Great day and welcome everyone to today's live. Today is Tuesday, the alleged 27th day of the month of Janus and the fake year of 2026.
Word.
And we are gathered here today as we have been for over 7 years, guys,
Yay! Woo,
for
woo,
our
woo.
Newbie Tuesday. So, extra special shout out. So, hope nobody's jealous to our day ones. Not
Yay!
trying
Woo,
to take anything
woo.
away from anyone else that has joined us along the way, but there is absolutely something special about being a day one, right? Or basically people who are connected with in our studies of the law, from before the contemplation of the Friends in Law group on Facebook or the lawfulliving.com community that came after that, and the addition of the Freedom from Government community and website that we took over stewarding from its initial creator from way back in 2010. Could you guys believe it?
Wow.
Wow.
Was it 2010? 2013. 2013, guys. 2013. 2013. That's what it was. Because when we acquired the site, it was 10 years old, right?
Word.
So, again, but anyone who's joined us along the way, we have so much gratitude for you being here. Go ahead and tap it out if you're joining us from our TikTok channel. We appreciate each and every one of you being here as well. Today, gratitude, guys. And the reason I'm saying this is because, and y'all already know, I try to be as humble and as open to learning and continuous learning and application, as well as sharing the information so that we can all elevate. And you would think that that is the spirit in which other people who are assisting anyone in their legal woes, we'll call them, you would think, I would think that that's the spirit that is carried within anyone with the audacity to assist in this space, because it can be harrowing. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Word.
Yeah, Derek's on right now.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Ah, hey, yo.
That's what we're going to talk about. How have you guys enjoyed my, those on TikTok? How have you guys enjoyed my stories I posted? Have you guys gotten a chance to check out my stories?
I did, and I couldn't stop laughing. But what about you guys? What did you guys see it?
What was your favorite part, Hassan? You can
Yeah, I
share.
didn't see him.
It's on my
Really?
TikTok right now.
Okay, I'll share my favorite part. My favorite part is he talking, so I can blah 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 because you won't shut the fuck up. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, because you guys just want. Oh yeah, because you guys are cheap. Blah 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 blah. That part right there. I was like, oh my god, I literally had tears in my eyes. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
So now Rafiki's post makes a lot more sense, right?
Yeah, I already knew what he was talking about, but that's why I was like, oh man, this is just classic.
Did you even hear Keisha in the background? Like, don't nobody else have any questions?
No, because and look, guys, that's why those of you
Did
that
you
are
hear her
here.
in the background? She's like, and I was like, nah, he ruined it for everybody. He came
y-
in, started
y-
talking over everybody, ruined the vibe.
Correct. Yeah, ruin the vibe. Yeah, what you know what that made me realize when Keisha asked that is how people are a bit zombified in a sense when it comes to quality checking people when they're saying things in this law space, and that right there, that brought a different kind of tear to my eye. You know what I mean? Because it means that the people are they're not cognitively defensive. And that I think is what people do learn how to be here at Lawful Living.
Cognitively defensive.
Correct. So that
You mean
people don't
standing guard of your mind and not let BS pass the threshold?
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And
Very
that's what came
important
to
for
my
our
mind.
newbies, right?
Yeah.
Very important for our newbies. The conversation became personal, I think. I will say last week when people started expressing that they are perceiving some folks in this law assistance space, we'll say, that are
Yeah.
intentionally giving bad information. What do our newbies think about that?
Yes, it's happening.
Possible, but I think it's more likely that people are doing it unintentionally and really feeling like what they are saying makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive.
Linnea, that's where I was until last week, my dear. I will say that. I was like, nah, they're just stupid. They're not they're not intentionally trying to harm. But then people
Right,
came up
because
on
what do
the
you get from
panel.
that? What do you get from that though? What does somebody
Let's talk about it because that's a great question. How could you get something positive out of intentionally misleading people? Is that what you're asking, Linnea?
Yeah, but I think I already know the dark answers. I already know them.
Well, what do you think I want to hear what everybody thinks the answer is.
They
What
may
do you
be being paid by someone else.
you being paid by but you're still robbing the people over here that you're misleading.
That's the part they're getting paid for.
What do you
If
think it is? Thank you. Thank you. You can continue, King Howard, if you had anything to add.
No, that's it.
What do you think the dark answer really is, Linnea?
Um, People that are attention seeking and they feed off of the attention that they get from it, and that involves negative attention or positive attention. So they don't care either way.
So
uh,
why not actually help people though? Just saying,
That'll
won't you be
require
more
too much effort.
if you want to be, let's say, more popular, if that's your thing, wouldn't you be more popular like with word of mouth being really great about how you're able to assist?
But
mm,
if you just
Some
do
of
it
it could be
willy-nilly
just that
and you don't care who you hurt, you still get
So let me
that
give
same
you guys
hit.
an example. Someone told someone who's they're supposed to be helping to leave their car in the impound until they have their next consultation in a day or so. Okay? But
mm.
then the the day of the consultation came, like the next day, and the helper didn't show up at all.
they didn't know what to do.
So why not tell
Just let the person know
person
that,
I
right?
can't help them. I
Right.
can't help you with this.
Right.
Why say, yeah, leave your car in the impound because we got a plan. We're gonna talk tomorrow. Let's say 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock comes tomorrow. You're ghosted. How is that not intentional harm? Or how can that just be marginalized as you're just dumb?
It
Because
comes. Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I don't necessarily have an answer for how they're benefiting from it, but one perspective to add to the wisdom that's been shared so far is people do things out of bitter motivation. Like maybe they've had some things happen to them, and so what they're doing is they're guinea pigging others in a certain way. Now, in
Okay,
terms
so
of what
kind of
you
like the
just
thing I tried failed for me, but I can coach somebody that it could work for. Is that what we're saying?
but
Is that what you guys heard? Y'all let me know one in the chat
Mm.
if that's what it sounds like.
in the negative, yes, but there are positive
Not
examples
necessarily
of that.
negative. That
No, no,
look
no, 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 no. I'm saying
when
from
I
the
got
negative
people's
perspective.
foreclosure stuffed, okay, I was not like, but damn, I didn't get mine stuffed.
That's why I'm saying because we don't have that perspective. But when they're bitter, about it. That's what I'm saying in the negative. When they're bitter, it has a different thing that I've observed. It's like, okay, why wouldn't you show up? Are you now resorting to, well, that's their problem, not mine. They need to study? Because I've heard that quite a few times.
Well, then that's fine, but why don't I tell you that in advance instead of book me for tomorrow and let's get it, and then I don't show up.
Because that got done to them. So they're not thinking in a pay it forward kind of fashion.
Well,
It's
that is kind of
almost
pay it forward or rob it forward. Like what?
B, final answer. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the information that I acted on in the past was from one-on-one calls where it was supposed to be uh, answers to my problems, but they didn't work.
So let me just let you guys know that our Newbie Tuesday guide is in the chat right here on our Zoom. And our friends-in-law on TikTok can come into the Zoom if they wish. If my admins or affiliate moderators or affiliates can put the Zoom link. Let me see if I can make a sticker. I for sure can make a sticker. Let's go ahead and do that. Sticker.
For sure.
Zoom. Let me do it. So I'm just gonna put the Zoom number. So if you don't have Zoom, that's fine. You can stay with us on TikTok. But if you do have Zoom, 838-217-4471.
I wasn't over there yet. Let me see if I can grab that link too, by the way. Multitasking.
Oh, it says under review. So if it's been approved, you guys will see it pop on screen. Can you repeat what you just said, King Howard?
I was saying that most of the actions that
Oh,
uh,
yeah, they were in private when they told
yeah,
you
it
to
was
do blah,
private,
blah, blah.
yeah, which was supposed to be
And it
answers
still
to my
didn't work.
problems that they instructed me to do, and it didn't work. So maybe they just misinterpreting the information, or carrying on the
But why leave people
misindoctrination.
hanging? That's the part we're talking about. Why not say, I can't help you in that area? Or if you do think you could help in that area and you take it on, you don't show up.
Yeah, that's another thing I think they was doing, just like giving a lot of people trials of things to do to see who would come back with something that worked, and then they'll know it worked. I don't know.
What do you guys think about that?
Oh, wow.
I think
That's
there's a
also
lot of
possible.
gas. A
Okay.
lot of gas
Okay.
going around. A lot of
Yeah.
gas.
Yeah. I'll add some. Is Najima here with us? I'm not trying to out you, sister, but what I'm doing me and Najima have a mutual elder, and this mutual elder told me right around the time she suggested I come to lawful living. She said, you weren't supposed to figure it out, Hassan.
Oh,
People were just supposed to keep going to lectures and buying books. But by you figuring it out, it kind of slowed the money train in so many areas. And I'll say, hold on, I wasn't even doing that on purpose. I just thought I was really supposed to have been a student and applying these things. You see what I'm saying?
Troublemaker.
Yes.
troublemaker.
Yes, absolutely. And so when she told me, like, Hassan, just think about it. Remember, there'll be many casualties. Remember that? And I was like, oh shit. Okay, got you. Um, that's wild. But a part of me, the Malika in me came out where it was, I don't know. I don't want that to be true. That's not true. No,
Real.
please let it be wrong.
Yes.
Please let that be
Because now
wrong.
Hassan, no, that's like what I'm known for now. Please
Yeah.
don't be wrong. Don't
Yeah.
be a scammer.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? So yeah, I will add that to the wisdom of what we're
And
saying.
remember, guys, I'm not talking about genuine mistake, like you missed your calendar, like you forgot that it was something scheduled, so you rescheduled. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about, oh, your password didn't work, so they fixed it. I'm not talking about that. I want everybody to be clear. Okay, are we all clear? I'm not talking about genuine mistakes that people actually do make amends for.
Talking about the
I see
intention.
you. I see you.
Wow.
Right, because you can operate in the space and still have integrity.
Yeah, you can say I made a mistake. Is there anything that I could do to make it better? Including giving you your compensation back.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're not going to do it, why you didn't give the compensation back?
Yeah. Some of them was just advertising their one-on-ones just to tell you, oh, they can't say too much in this space, this and that, or whatever, because they're on social media. There's so much they can say, and you're gonna have to get a one-on-one for that, this and that, or whatever. Then when you get the one-on-one, they give you false information.
Isn't that like the
That doesn't
back in
work.
the 90s, the make money with sell real estate and make a fortune with no money down, with all those big things, with all those thousands of people paying for that, and none of them ever worked.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that. They would
I
how to
don't
make
remember.
money in real estate with no money down.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
taking your money. Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna get
and
commission off you
none of
anyway.
So
they're
somebody's
paying
talking
thousands
about
of these
the
people.
this are some of the ways that we can recognize people that are scamming us, guys. Is everybody ready for some ways that we can recognize people that are scamming us? If you guys can hear can share. Mm.
I got an email from Malika. She wanted $240 to get started in one of her classes.
Malika?
Wait a minute. It was fake Malika. Oh, that was
Fake
TikTok
Hey,
Malika,
Malika.
Malika.
TikTok
TikTok.
Malika. TikTok Malika. Tic-tac-toe Malika.
It's okay. It's fake Malika. Malika impersonator.
Would that be Falika then?
Yeah, the
Balika.
email is
Like
private
Bizarro.
member.
Yeah.
The email is private member.
That's the SBC
Uh,
Malika.
Private member.
private private
My
dancer.
man say recognize the name. Private member.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've gotten emails. I just blocked them.
Emails
Uh,
like DMs on social media?
no, emails as in my actual email.
That's
No. How
crazy
did they get your
balls.
email?
I don't know how they got it. They might have gotten it from Gmail.
How?
I think because when
Is
on these
anybody else
platforms,
actually receiving emails from fake Malika?
I got it on TikTok. It says you
Yeah,
have
but
to send in.
that's social media. I'm asking how about your actual email now because she just
No.
mentioned they have her actual email.
Or you can get it off a list on the web.
How though? How are you getting people's actual emails?
You
I
just
think you
go
can
into
get it because a lot of your social media is tied into Google, which has your email on it.
uh-huh.
That
But do
might be
you
the way
have your
that
Gmail on your profile?
my Gmail, my profile is made from my Gmail. I believe that's the way that
Yeah, but
it's
that
in
doesn't mean that
registered.
your Gmail is on your profile.
That's
So
Just
hacking.
type in
when you go to Naima's profile, does it have a button that says email that they can just email you directly from your profile? That's my question. Because some people
just
can't do that.
Is it in
just
there
type
lawful?
in
Is it
Yeah,
in
that's
just
supposed to
lawful
be
type
hidden
living?
in
information.
in
Doesn't
the
lawful
search.
living show our email addresses?
No, I don't
Okay.
share your email addresses with nobody.
Just
I think also what happened is when I thought it was you, I might have sent them my email.
Oh, come on, guys. Why the hell would I ask you on social media for anything?
We
Plotting.
just
know that now,
Anything.
but before the actual process went through, because they were referring to a couple of my friends on the actual page, and they were saying, "I need your email so that I can send you my class links."
Again,
That's
Oh,
what they were
why
doing.
would I send you
Gotcha.
something like that?
Well, we know you wouldn't, but when you're not sure of, or if you don't ask the question of, this is how they get access to your email. So yeah, it's
no,
been
you
a
can anybody can get it. All you
Libby
do
says
is
fake Malika came at me too. I had to go to your actual account to see that you don't follow me. Oh, see what I'm saying? I don't that's one of the reasons I don't follow y'all.
I just type in who
That's one
is
of the reasons I
in
don't
the
follow
AI.
y'all. I don't want
And
any those fake
well,
accounts
that's
that's trying to
respect.
connect with y'all. It's not me.
you can find anyone.
I doubt it. And I don't like
Sure
the
you
fact that
can.
they're preying on my people specifically. Well, they don't email me.
Well, that's why there's companies out there that you can hire to remove all your cookies and everything from the web.
I think these
I
people are
think
preying on my folks, period. I don't think they're doing any random anything.
Yeah, they're just somebody did it to where they was trying to just get money from them and they wound up admitting it. That they were doing it for college and they just trying to get money or whatever the
Lies.
case may be.
Lies. That's
Yeah, of
total
course
lie.
it's all
Wow.
yeah, and they're just sitting in the computer lab.
Jesus
Here's
Christ.
the crazy part. They're in like over in third world countries like India or Egypt somewhere, and they're the same way they get into your Facebook from an iPhone. They'll do that same thing from TikTok and other platforms to where
Yeehaw! Welcome in, Jason.
they're just
Wow,
trying to
sir.
get you.
Keep
When the
tapping it out, guys.
when the lawful living group stops winning, that's when they'll stop contacting you.
Oh. Well, how about other people, other groups just start winning? How about that? Can we do that?
Doubt it. Doubt
They
it.
would
Why?
have to be
Why?
competent first.
Why are they going to win?
You get more respect that way. That's for sure.
Guys, we're not doing magic over here. Doesn't that mean others can too? Doesn't that mean
They
others
can,
can win too?
The more the better.
yeah.
Come on over.
They don't want
I'm
to
They,
put
doing
in
it
the
for
work
everybody.
that it takes for them to win. They just want to take.
That's exactly what I
These
was
are
just.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say they don't want to do the work. They just want to leech off and get the money.
But these are people who have been in the teaching space for years, guys.
Yeah, they teaching you how to get your money back.
It's
They
never
really learn the
too.
definition of capacity. Then they might start winning.
It's never too late for redemption.
That's right,
These are people
Eldon.
that's been in this space for years.
I
Years.
just followed the law.
It's like the medical field. You can't make money if you cure.
Guys, I'm poor, but I'm not broke, and I'm helping people.
You
don't
Everybody don't know how to teach.
I don't understand how that cannot be enough.
You could be rich in some things and poor in others, and it doesn't necessarily mean monetary
Yeah, but
money.
remember, we keep trying to say that there's a money motivation. But in my opinion, doesn't helping money bring more by word of
Right.
mouth? By word of mouth?
Receipts.
Receipts, yeah.
It does.
So then why are we doing the scamming with no receipts? Why are we doing that?
Instant gratification.
Say that again, Sonny?
Instant gratification.
Wow.
Yep. It is.
Back up on moral integrity.
Because it's
Told you-
what they
told you
know.
that was the
Because it's what
thing
they
that was
know.
going when everybody heard you're not supposed to be paying your bills and you can get this bill paid and that bill paid. People was jumping on it.
You're
And
not
you can make a
Show me how
fortune
to do
selling
it.
real estate with no money down.
I mean, everybody's making changes right now. Look at Tony Robbins.
What's he doing?
Oh, he's got a AI assistant now that acts just like him.
Oh, he's one of the ones that made a clone of themselves.
Oh, mini me.
Well, it's an AI assistant that's a Tony Robbins AI assistant, so you can pay money for that.
Okay, so I want to show you guys something. And this is very important to our newbie conversation. Can you guys see what's on my screen?
Barely.
You can barely
Yeah,
see it. Do
small.
y'all need to make it bigger?
Everyone take a picture of that and add it to our playlist.
It's just faded.
Yes,
Oh, we can see it.
Can y'all make it bigger on
Oh,
your own screen?
yes, you can if you click
Make it
the
bigger
three
on you
dots
guys'
up at the
own
top.
screen.
I see it.
I'll definitely go ahead and place that song request in my next playlist.
I'm putting it on the screen for everybody on TikTok. It's okay if you've seen this before. It's okay if you have not seen it before. Because I need to tell everybody what's going on. So, one of the things that happens to new people when they come into studying this law space is that they are impressed by people who are perceived to have knowledge. One of the reasons that we perceive certain people to have knowledge is because of not only the information that they're delivering, but also what?
The way that they're delivering it. It's charismatic. Seems like they got that riz.
Silver tongued serpents.
To win
And
friends
the
and influence
receipts
people.
they're receiving from their actions.
So when I got to TikTok 14 months ago, I started posting receipts because coming from my background of marketing, and that's what demonstrates, shows, exemplifies that you have knowledge, experience, and perhaps even wisdom.
Word.
That's right. No, we ain't nice over here. So since that, it's been apparently that question has been causing a lot of havoc all over the interwebs, on Telegram, on TikTok, on YouTube. On IG. Not so much on IG, but the other ones. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Anybody else know what I'm talking about? So the internet gurus are starting to feel the pressure. The ones that want to tell us that the only way to have redress and remedy is to correct our status, start a trust, put ourselves and our children inside of it somehow. They're feeling pressure because people want to know how to beat traffic tickets, parking tickets, false charges of child abuse and neglect, false charges of debt and debt collection, how to get rid of child support, especially so you could take care of your kids privately. That's what people want. Is that correct?
Word.
Yes, don't forget how to pay the phone bill and light bills.
That all of that too. So why are we entertaining, listening to, accepting BS from people that are telling us things about chasing accounting and starting trusts, when all we want to do is get rid of the car note? All we want to do is remove the false credit reporting. All we want to do is beat a traffic ticket. And they don't have any receipts for that. And they always suggest that what you really need to do is something pertaining to the birth certificate, the Treasury Direct, or the post office. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Newbies? Any newbies know what I'm talking about? If you're not so new, maybe you could think back.
Amen.
So people talking about what you need is the securities and the bonds and the Chris system and some other shit. And don't leave money on the table. And we're over here like, bro, can you help me beat a traffic ticket? The day it's coming up in 10 days. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody can relate?
Amen.
Yep.
Don't forget to get your CUSA.
He was talking about that shit today in his live. I was on there roasting him, but he ain't responding.
Wow.
Fill out your OF91 form.
He got a whole bunch of
It's a
people in there
personal
still
property from
following that
escrow.
bullshit.
And he will, unfortunately, because we like the charisma. We like the talking fast. We have to take responsibility. Someone says, Asla says, I can relate. Yes. Thousands of doll hairs. So when asked for a receipt, when pressured for a receipt, this is what they gave. This is what they gave, guys. Got a partial success story from Marcel as well for those following his situation.
Ooh, yeah.
He's doing amazing. Shout out to the
Receipts.
squad. Yes, this one is with his children.
Squad.
Marcel has several things going on at the same time, and he's walking
Absolutely.
them all down.
Brought to you by Lawful Living.
Word.
Hassan, please turn that into a commercial.
Indeed. I had to have King Howard. You put his voice on that one.
I see you.
Yes, we need that. We need the clip from the class directly.
And I know, right?
So get the clip from the 39-minute mark.
I definitely will. I'll definitely be asking for that.
All rights reserved.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Make sure you guys are downloading our Newbie Tuesday guide. So let's look at this receipt that's been offered. And one of the things I want to say about this receipt is that the people who respect or respected this person are getting their feelings hurt from what they provided themselves, because we don't want the fact that this is a manufactured receipt to be real. We want to think that the people that we trust have been worthy of that trust. And we don't want a misunderstanding to minus from that trust or take away that trust altogether, because it would be blatant disregard for people's time and attention. When you are pontificating all this wonderful stuff, and what do you have to show for it? Not a receipt of you helping somebody actually do something, like I mentioned. Get rid of child support so you can take care of your kids privately. Get rid of bogus child abuse and neglect charges. Get rid of traffic tickets, parking tickets, alleged debt collection. They don't have any receipts for that. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? They talk all of that stuff about how all you need to do is prosecute them for the securities. They go after the securities and the bonds and the hereditaments and tenements and all this stuff. And you don't have any receipts for that. That you don't have any receipts. You've done it yourself. You don't have any receipts that you've helped anybody do it. And because we've been bringing the pressure over the last 14 months, especially on TikTok, to request receipts from people that are purporting to be able to assist us.
Word.
Linnea is giving us an update that the Newbie Tuesday guide also includes what we went over last week about the neutralizing street cop training. You guys are going to want to get into that new segment. And this year, I'm sure we'll be adding more things like how to spot fake receipts. That people who want to charge you and potentially not show up for you are going to show.
To add to that wisdom, I will put in the chat to the double link that was just shared a little earlier, because today is a visual, brief 7-minute presentation of that script on YouTube. So I'll make sure that's in the chat for our friends in line on Telegram.
It's Fina. Take screenshots of what he's alleging. Ask for receipts of proof that they have assisted anyone in doing what they're talking about. Because you don't have to have a mortgage to help somebody with a foreclosure. But if you've ever done it, show it. And if you've not done it, that's okay too. Help some people for free, get some receipts to justify why you might be able to charge right now. Doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make
Yes.
more sense? Doesn't that sound ethical?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to learn for to be able to help people. I keep telling everybody now I'm the guinea pig right now. Once I learn it, then I'll be able to help you.
Well, we have people on here that have beaten eviction and then help people beat their own eviction. Some people who were going through their eviction not yet beat it and still help other people beat it, applying the same information that they did. Their own just went faster.
Word.
Some of us were here for what Elijah shared with us. Receipts. One of the youngest people in the community. Kicking butt.
Family. Hey.
Peace.
Oh, was that Elijah? Hey, bro.
Rasta.
Wagwan youth.
Spirit of Trading Brigade in the building.
I know, right?
Elijah.
I don't care if anybody is charging nothing, $1 or $10,000. Do you have a receipt? That's the question. Does everybody understand? If you're charging people $10,000 but you're producing receipts, especially if it is eviction or foreclosure, then perhaps that's okay. This wouldn't be up on the screen as a Newbie Tuesday teaching moment if that's what was happening. Does everybody realize that? I hope everybody realizes that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
This is not about, oh, people charge. They shouldn't charge nothing. If you really want to help people, you'll do it for free. Because there's some people who do that. I was one of those people.
I was too at one point in
Okay.
time.
I respect that, but I refuse to think that that's somehow better. It's just different. It's just different. And when you actually get down and dirty into some of these cases, like, wow, the one we went over today, Hassan, it's not gonna be well, I mean, it might be. But
Yeah.
the situation is messy, and they even have they have grounds for both tort claim and 1983 federal action.
Yep. And it was odd too. And again, I'm not trying to plug it. It's just I'm just lining up the synchronicities of of making sure we're sharing with our friends in law how to neutralize street cop training in any roadside encounter or any other encounter. And then, like I said, that video's going to premiere tonight. And then that session happened today, and I gotta admit, I literally looked at my iPad like, what is happening? Because there were words that were in the particular
Police
incident
report,
reports
right?
that is
Directly
absolutely
from the street
in
cop training. It was like,
what? Oh my, not even that, but from the script we're going over. All the pretextual vocabulary was there, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like it is such a reality, and it's a wide casted net that we have to neutralize the uniformity of these constitutional violations. Like, these people are literally going to violate their oaths, and
and
then
they surely did.
yeah, and they're just gonna look at you like, "What's the problem?" Like, this is what we do, right? Like
Yeah.
this.
We've had everyone from the policy officers, the sheriff deputies, the justice of the peace judges, the circuit court, etc. They all are like, well, what's the problem? We do this all the time. And it's like, are you confessing to racketeering? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Sedition? Just because you've been doing negligence, right? Negligent enforcement of your duties a long time doesn't mean that no one's going to stop you. So we're looking to stop as many of these street cops, that we can. that unnecessarily escalate situations so that they can justify applying excess force and damaging property, to include unaliving people claiming in the back, okay, claiming that they fear for their lives. These are what these folks are doing. When we got to do our best to stop that. And that is the type of assistance that people are looking for when they find folks like this who are willing to fudge receipts, guys.
Word.
This is for all of my beginners. Do not be intimidated by asking people who are purporting to charge, especially for their assistance. Don't hesitate. Don't feel bad. Don't feel discouraged. Don't feel like you're being disrespectful when you ask for receipts. You can still decide to take somebody on as your coach if they don't have receipts, if you wish. But why not have the conversation, new folks? Can somebody tell me why we wouldn't initiate that conversation?
You want to prove their authenticity.
But why are people not asking? Why are people not looking? That's my question to everybody here.
People are scared to show that they don't know.
Yeah.
I know I can appreciate
But
when
go
people
ahead.
have asked me, hey, have you ever done X, Y, and Z before? And I answered, me directly have that experience? No. However, I know how to look for what's needed so that you can do X, Y, and Z to fend it off. And there was success, i.e., helping a young lady get her baby back, i.e., people now getting success when it's happening with, their post divorce issue, post marriage dissolution issues, things like that. I've never had a so-called dissolution,
Yeah,
in
but
the
we
way
don't
that
care
they're
about
having
if
it,
it's
but you
your
know what I mean?
receipt per se. We just want a receipt.
No, exactly. Well, as a community, like you
Like,
said,
no, I'm saying, like, did you help? Because, like, if like I mentioned, I've never had any child support issues. I
correct.
still have receipts for helping people with theirs.
Absolutely correct.
So it don't have, but that's what I mean when I say it don't have to be my receipt. Like, it doesn't have to be
Gotcha.
something that affected my actual life. But that doesn't mean I
Gotcha.
haven't helped people to do it. A dad
Absolutely.
called, y'all know the story. I've shown you guys. He goes to his child's school. They're getting an award for playing chess that he taught them, right? So they're like
Mm.
state champion or district champion or something like that. So he's feeling all proud. His child is only 8 or 9 or something like that. So just imagine, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
winning playing chess. And he goes to the school. He's being followed around by policy officers. He has no idea like what's happening. Mom made a false report to the school. And so the school, without any investigation or talking to the dad, just decides to initiate this monitoring. So now dad is humiliated. Anybody remember that story?
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
basically in tears when he calls me. That's never happened to me.
Right.
Correct.
I was able to help.
Because you're equipped with knowing how to, for lack of better words, hunt and gather
And that's
the
why I'm
solution.
saying that we're not talking about, oh, well, if you didn't do the thing and it didn't affect you in your life, no, you cannot help me. We're not talking about that. But were you
Mm-hmm.
able to assist with your knowledge of the law, with your knowledge of the administrative procedure, or
Yes.
civil cases in general, or criminal cases in general, or whatever, child support specifically, debt collection generally, or specifically, anything.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
it's
but
okay to
Malika,
say, I don't know, but my friend over here might know, or you might want to take this class because I just took it. I haven't, um, gotten all the way to the end or whatever. Like, we can do that for each other, with each other.
right.
Excuse me?
I
Indeed.
have done that, but people don't follow through.
Well, we're not
They'll
talking
give
about
it.
that part. We're talking about
I
scammers.
yeah. Well,
Because the
I give them
scammers
the
are
answers.
unfortunately saying the same thing too. I've heard this particular scammer actually say that. And we're not talking about the not follow through part. You can't even help me at all. If I did every single step you said, it will not lead me to a redress or remedy. I will not have a receipt. That's what I'm
Right.
talking about. You know those
Right.
non-amendable defects? That's what we're talking about. I'm not talking about the, oh, well, this person just didn't follow directions, because of course that happens. But if they did, let's assume they did follow directions. Can you get them any remedy at all? That's the question.
I'm not going to do it for him.
We're not talking
I'm just
about
going
that. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Don't bring that up. We're not talking about that. We're talking about scammers offering to assist when they cannot.
Correct.
That's the worst.
We're talking about people selling university tickets.
Say it
Join
again,
my
Malika.
university.
Say it
That's
again. They're selling what?
Wolf tickets,
university
right?
ticket.
University tickets.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
so
worst.
funny.
That
Join
is the
my
worst.
university. Pay me $50 to $100 a month.
That's the
And the
worst.
question is, for what? For what?
For the love of money, people will rob their own brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
That's why I keep saying you could get money and actually help them. So I don't understand.
Yeah, actually. I'll just refer him to you, Malika.
I'm just saying. You could you could get the same thing. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? You can get the same shit with reality.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
But if
know
they're
that
not,
you
if
could
they're not,
become an affiliate of freedomfromgovernment.org and just paste the link to classes and make money? Did anybody know that? You can just see
no.
somebody that has a problem and be like, you might want to check out this class. It may be able to assist you, and you can just paste your affiliate link and you will make money if they buy the
Oh,
class. Even
it's
if they
That's true.
monetized.
didn't get any success,
So
you
that's
can
a
just get money
monetized.
just because they bought the class. So again,
Well,
I do not buy. I find it very difficult to buy. And I appreciate you guys attempting to convince me, persuade me, I should say, that it's just for money, because I don't understand. You could still charge the same $5,000. Just get them a receipt. Just have proof that it has worked for someone.
Word.
Where do I charge $5,000 at? Oh,
you made her spit out her sandwich.
Guys, y'all are too funny. Wherever you want, bro. Hey, Don, at least you have receipts. How about you just put your receipts up and then a link to pay you 5,000 bucks? How about that? You'll be farther ahead than this guy here and plenty others.
And that's one of the reasons why here in this community we are making sure we're enunciating in a highlighted fashion that what's done here is lay assistance, right? And I'm pretty sure that's a vocabulary term not being circulated
Yeah, so
in
let's get
in
it in
law
the
spaces
what do we call it? In the ether,
jurisprudence,
into the
Jim.
algorithm.
into the algorithm. That's right.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, and I've recognized that a lot of things that are happening in different law spaces that I know expressly came from us just doing what we do here. It is starting to spread into the colloquialisms of other groups and other spaces and in the law space. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be hearing silent lay assistant more outside of this community from others, and you're going to realize like, okay, people
I
are
taught
really
you
taking
that.
it.
I taught you that.
Hey, yo, hey, Malika's.
Oh boy.
Y'all want to know that story?
Oh my God, is Red here? Is Red in
Red
the?
is in the chat. Red is in the chat.
Oh,
He just did an emoji.
yo.
He just did an
Oh
emoji.
my God. Oh yeah, what's up, Red? Yo. Yeah.
Okay. We are seeing people, some of the newer folks, I'll say a year or two into the study space, that are being invited to do presentations on, I'll say, failing gurus classes. So when one such man I was introduced to a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago now. Posted a flyer saying that he was going to be co-teaching with a very, very popular law study group called SPC University. Anybody ever heard of?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody ever heard of? Put a one in
It's
the
called
chat if you
SPC University. They named it that.
literally.
Oh,
She said, "Oh,
I've,
ah."
I've,
Would you
heard-
believe
I've
it?
heard about it for 4 months, then I didn't hear about it after
It's
that.
called SPC University. It's been around for about 10 years. Okay. And when I saw this younger guy posting that he was going to be co-hosting an event with that community, my comment back to them was, are you attempting to save their failing career? And they were like, oh, it's failing? I was like, bro, you on there. Not saying, not taking anything away from you. But if I'm the quintessential, you know, university headmaster with the master plan, okay? That's right, names. 10 years, no receipts. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? Do you guys hear what I'm saying? 10 years, no receipts.
If you look up under Jones, you'll find a receipt about 12 years ago. And then when you find that receipt, I want you to come back on this live here and I want you to give me an apology. Wait a minute. Sorry, that was just a flashback.
I like you got PTSD.
From the gas.
Yeah, you should
That
have
was that
apoplexy
was
by
my
now.
that was my guru abuse. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
right. If I look, if I have a whole university that had 40,000 students, guys, would my lonely receipt be proof that I can teach my shit and that you can get results when after you learn my shit? I'm gonna let y'all answer that question. I want to see y'all answer in the chat. Either chat, guys. Gratitude for tapping it out. I love you guys. Let me see y'all answer. If I had a whole university for 10 years and all I have is my singular receipt after boasting about having 40,000 students, what kinds of things would y'all be convinced of?
He's got 40,000 receipts.
But you don't need 40,000. But if you only got yearns, clap, clap for you, right? Right? Clap, clap for you.
Word.
But what happened to your 40,000 students that you're boasting about?
I would guess that that one receipt would be fake, but that's just
It
me.
might be real. It might be real though. But again, 10 years and 40,000 students. One receipt. What is that saying to you?
That we see how you traveled Europe. No, no, that's
I'm out
that's
here
not the
giving
answer.
I'm out here giving classes from my villa in Puerto Rico.
Could mean manipulation is really high.
Just
Well,
saying.
Mark says he doesn't help anyone.
People can change. People can change.
They can, but are they or did they change from when they were helping? Were they helping in the beginning and now they've changed, or they weren't helping all along and then they're going to change? Which one?
Well, if things keep going the way they're going as currently, they're going to have to change.
That's right, Mark. He just likes to ask questions on FB and then tell everybody how stupid they are and don't read.
Yikes.
I would be thinking scam, someone says. Students are not getting it, LOL. They not following the process right. I guess you could say that, but is it about all 40,000?
no.
What happened to anybody else? That's right, Tag. Very low conversion rate.
I was
And
just gonna say 0 out of 40,000 is a crazy ratio.
we're hoping that maybe there's some, but we are asking and people are coming out the woodwork to let us know their experience. So for example, somebody went to their 3-day seminar and did not hear one testimonial of a positive remedy or redress.
Damn.
That's like the tax honesty movement.
Do they have
For
any receipts?
no,
I don't understand how we allow these groups to live.
yeah,
All the
see,
yelling he did just about clout or name calling with him, but no one has any good results. That's just insane to me. And it's not that we know that the percent of win in any group in general is going to be low, but none? How do we have none? How do we have none to the point where if we do have a receipt like the one you guys are still seeing on my screen, you have to fudge it? Why is that? Yoni says all the gurus use you're not reading. It's an easy scapegoat, right? Name says this is standard. Crazy. Ignore that invite. I'm sorry. Stop it.
I like how Reggie asked the question. Did anybody get a certificate?
Yeah, no, wasn't that hilarious? Is it accredited? That's what took me out.
So what I'm hearing is the message needs to get out on these forums, and I don't know. People need to start saying stuff. Like,
People need to start saying
where's
stuff.
the
People need to
receipt?
start asking more questions and not allowing them to not being embarrassed, okay? Or not being worried about embarrassing the so-called guru.
Is this the beginning of an intellectual offenders list? Okay, I'm gonna stop. That was funny in my head.
It might be intellectual offenders because why would you offer a fake receipt like nobody could check it? Do you think that we just want to believe you so bad that we're not going to verify it?
Because
Do they have,
people not verifying it. People not verifying that stuff. To be honest.
Let me show you how much I verified it.
Yeah, they just gonna take it as face value because they don't got no receipts too. That's
I don't care if I don't have any receipts. If I'm trying to learn something, I don't have to have receipts. If I'm a student and I'm questioning somebody who's holding their cup out, holding their chest out to say, try me, I got a class, I'm scrutinized. I don't need to have receipts if I'm the student.
are you a registered intellectual offender? Let me stop.
and then
Maybe
too.
we
I don't think
did.
a lot of people know what to even look for to know if it's legit or not because they ain't even seen anything either.
But
So it's like,
did y'all see the fuzziness in general of what I had on the screen?
yeah,
Isn't that suspicious enough? You don't have to actually know um what a real receipt looks like. But we're putting pressure on everybody. I've been on TikTok for 14 months and I'm bringing the pressure. And all of you guys are coming with me because it's all of our receipts that I'm using to keep the pressure on the neck of these internet gurus until they are too embarrassed to show their face in this law study space. People are now regretting having defended this guy to others that were trying to warn them because this is happening as well. Y'all all know people got their horns in their ears. Ah, la, la, la. I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe my guru. Yes? Yep.
yeah,
Here
I
I
only
go.
had one question for the gurus when they present their class or whatever, and then at the end I go like, so what happened? That's what happened? What happened with it? I want to see something. What happened?
At least eventually.
Not even I don't even get that.
That's what I was asking Mayor Bear, but we did a little research on the form and it turns out that it doesn't need to necessarily have a clerk stamp. However, in order to get this particular receipt, it would have to first be based on a case that actually was dismissed or the defendant was acquitted, and they're not offering that part. So if you're not offering the beginning, but you want to show us this ending, we got questions. Does that make sense?
Yep.
This what they're showing, alleging to show or attempting to show as a receipt. It first had to have been acquitted or dismissed, and then they had to file a motion based on the fact that it was acquitted or dismissed in order to get it sealed. But we think they're offering simply the receipt saying it's sealed so that they can pretend like they won and they don't have to get questioned about it.
Yikes.
So everybody can see my screen. We just put it in the jurisprudence gym. We just ask questions. So shout out to everybody who's been asking that forced somebody to fudge a receipt to share. Because it means you guys are not going to be taken for a ride without any questions at all. Because you simply wish to believe who's talking to you. Because they sound so charismatic and they sound like they know what they're talking about.
I would also like to recommend to use these same principles when forcing the state to show their receipts.
Ooh, yes. Great suggestion.
Indeed.
So, preliminary obligations, pixel inconsistency, text placement, background or artifacts. So they suggested to do a photo forensic, and they've suggested even a website to do it on. So I told it to do a error level analysis itself, and this is what came up. And the main thing that I noticed is this case number looks weird. Case number looks weird. Some of these things look placed. What are the dates? What is the full case number? This is the offense date. So it looks like a 9, but it's actually an 8. So it appears that this is what it's incomplete. That's a good way to keep people. Due to image clarity or potential obfuscation. Shh, don't say that around Yusuf now.
Now you're trying to obfuscate. I'm gonna stop.
The full case number beyond this cannot be definitively confirmed. Let's help enhancing that portion or checking it against public Nebraska court indexes for the name in this county. Mel is laughing. Mel's on TikTok. Okay, let me make this smaller so I can show you guys my screen. I'm gonna flip it around so you guys here on TikTok can see the screen. Flip the camera. Bam, you guys are gonna be able to see right along with everybody else. Like I said, gratitude for forcing the conversation, guys. It needs to happen. There are too many people that are getting hoodwinked. So this is the original, just like we had up here on the screen. This was the question, the prompt. Just showing everybody right now. Because we're pushing the question. Let's see your receipts. I have clips of people yelling, I don't gotta show y'all no receipts. Let me let y'all see my face real quick. They don't have to show it to you. They're right. But what does it mean when they don't? Let's see what you guys have to say in the chat. Because they're correct. They don't
Doesn't
have
make
to show it
sense.
to you. But what does
They
it
don't
mean?
have one. They don't have one.
Okay. What else could it mean to you? I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to buy into your bullshit. I don't have to let you up on my panel. I don't have to throw gifts at you. I don't have to stay in somebody's room that gives you an audience. Yes? It mean all of that too, right?
Indeed. Yep. Yep.
Preliminary observation. We already went through this, guys. We're going to go kind of fast. No clear signs of Photoshop or tampering. However, you can offered to an error level analysis right here. So I'll show you guys photoforensics.com. Let me move it down a little bit so the TikTok folks can see. Photoforensic.com. Photoforensics with an S.com right here. So that site, I have the photo in there as well.
Trying to find the pixel people.
I'm just so I told it to go ahead and do the error level analysis. This is the image that is the number is suspicious, the signature is suspicious, the barcode is suspicious. So I asked just a generic question like what are the dates on the document so that and if you could see the case numbers just so I could make sure what the bot can see. So it gave me the dates. But it says it cannot see the full case number. And it asks if I would like help enhancing that portion or checking it against a public record. Let me make this smaller so everybody could see. And I said help enhance that portion or checking against a public record for court indexes that has these two parties' names. Okay? They tell me what they could find. What they're not finding that alleged case number, but what they did find is they found a federal case number. Everybody still seeing my screen? Gratitude for putting it in the chat, off duty.
Indeed, sis.
This is the case number that we found. Of course, it's not the same as the county criminal case because this is a federal case. The United States District Court. This is a federal case. That's right, Mayor Bear. It's unverified and insufficient indica of official entry. Absolutely. So we don't care why they didn't easily find the case. Apparently in Nebraska, they want to charge you $17 for a singular search or $1,000 a month for full access. So if anybody's feeling froggy, you can call. But because the case number that was offered in the receipt was fudged, I figured, okay, since you have a federal court case against the same entity, y'all following me? You might reference the case number that you tried to fudge on the receipts. Y'all follow me?
Mm-hmm. Just like an episode of Monk.
Okay. You want to fudge the case number on the receipt, but then you file a federal case against the same entity on the receipt. So perhaps you mentioned the actual and real case number. Are you on standby, Hassan? Or you want me to show it from my screen?
I knew you were going to say something, so I'm absolutely on standby.
I'm
Just
on my
let me
computer,
know.
though. I'm on my computer, so I appreciate that. I can show everybody here.
Indeed.
So we went to look up the federal case to see, but before I did, I just had to ask the bot. In the ELA analysis, the case number looks different than the uploaded one. It says you're observant. That raises critical forensic points. Let's break it down clearly. The discrepancy between the original error level analysis image, it's followed by either an indistinct number, blurred, or overexposed. Nothing readable beyond that. Forensic interpretation, areas edited with different tools, font rendering engines, or pasted from other documents show up in ELA as non-uniform energy zones with a glowing halo effect. You see why I said there was something up with the signature? Okay. So then I posted what I got from Photo Forensic. I posted what I got from Photo Forensic. And I said, does it suggest tampering? Just wanted to see. And all of the possible indicators have the little yield sign. Okay. The case number looks iffy. The judge's signature looks iffy. See, this is why nobody wants to offer receipts. So I was like, okay, I gave it the metadata, etc., etc. So I'm like, all right, it still seems like the date and the signature. I'm sorry, the court case number and the signature are still the two biggest things to question. So then we moved our attention. I volleyed the ball off to my inner circle mind bank and asked them if they would be willing to look up the federal case, which Hassan not only did look up the case, but he also put it together in a folder for us. Isn't that awesome? But
I knew you were going to say Hassan.
Before I show you guys the folder, let's go ahead and tap it out. Make sure you show us those receipts, family of Stauffer. Don't just talk about it, be about it.
Again, I'm responsible for organizing.
Yes,
Good.
and downloading.
Okay, yes, I did download them from where they were and then organize them. That is correct, indeed.
Now remember, we are showing you guys this because this person presents themselves as someone who can assist us with our legal woes. So don't just think we're just randomly picking on somebody or picking on people in general.
He claims to eat these kind of people for his lunch and dinner.
That's because he's just biting my Facebook posts. He's literally copy pasting because that's the language I use. I'll hold up a cup of juice and I'll be like, attorney's tears. Or great day, everyone. Just finished eating a full breakfast of attorneys. I say that. Just copy pasting. Y'all have heard me say that. Put a one in the chat if you heard me say something like that.
Did you hear me say I needed Maylocks for that? Attorneys eating attorneys for breakfast. I got a stomach ache.
Yeah, but it don't have to be that direct, copycat. God damn. You could at least try to put your own flair on it.
He copies a lot of stuff from other people's Facebook page.
I think it's 100%, not just a lot.
Right. And the point is if you are able to knock these people down in your sleep like you act, then you better be able to just show it.
Show that receipt, right?
Yeah.
Why are you not showing the receipt though? This is this right here, this fake shit that you had to fudge is the only receipt you got. So everybody, I hope you sitting down.
I'll have a stack of them.
Which one y'all want to see first? Y'all want to see his wonderful complaint? Newbies? Y'all want to see the judgment on the complaint?
We want the complaint first. We want to see what we're working with, at least.
Okay, be prepared to knock your socks off. Now see, it's a real federal case. Okay. It's only 6 pages. And everybody see when it was filed. Everybody see?
Yes, August 2025.
That's right.
And doesn't his receipt say 2018?
But remember, this receipt is referencing the sealing of a case in Valley County, and he fudged the case number. We could not find it. In searching for verification of the receipt, we find that he filed a federal case against the same party, Valley County, Nebraska. You guys following me? The only reason, or I should say the main reason that we pulled up this case was to verify the county court's case number that he might have referenced since he's suing the county.
Malika, it's the other way around. I think that the case was that he was being taken to
Can't be
court,
the
right?
other way around because this says 2025.
The one from 2018 is when he went after him. They went after Derek. Not the other way
Exactly.
around.
And he fudged the case number. Are you guys listening, or are you guys just having my talk, my
Well,
words
maybe I don't know what. Maybe I don't
just
understand what fudge
run
means.
over your body? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
They do this all the time.
Don't say that because you don't know what is they and who and all that shit.
I got to
This guy
see. I got
right
to see
here
proof.
offered a fake ass receipt and fudged the case number. When we went to
Bingo.
verify the case number, we see he sued the same entity in on the receipt. So we went to see in his suit if he references the case number on the receipt he offered. Is everybody with me?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the case in federal. This is his case. Now we're looking at it for several more reasons, which like sufficiency, since we go over cases in our community. Those who have reviewed people's paperwork, like Linnea, should have her eyebrows up right now for the deficiencies from the beginning of the document.
A domiciliary? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, all the way there. Anybody notice something missing from the top?
Oh, you fancy, huh? Let me stop.
Anybody notice something missing from the top?
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna sit in the corner on this one. Let y'all.
Above what usually goes above jurisdiction and venue in a complaint?
Come on, y'all. Y'all know this one. Come on now.
I know it's newbies, but y'all gotta dig down real hard.
Introduction.
Introduction. Thank you, King Howard.
Meritorious response, sir.
Y'all see there's nothing there. No introduction. We just go straight into jurisdiction and venue. No explanation of what the case is about.
Domiciliary?
That was a bad bot or something.
Or an intentional, unintelligent modification of what the bot gave you.
He trying to obfuscate.
Wow.
No.
So these are the factual allegations where he starts referencing cases in the state. So these are the case numbers that we're looking to attempt to verify that might match that receipt. However, none appear on the face to actually match anything on the receipt, especially the ones that are labeled as criminal, which are these two here, this one and this one. That's right, names. It's weird. The whole structure, everything.
Yikes.
Let me know if I'm going too fast. The format and the font. And it lets us know that this is AI. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Because we're almost done. Y'all ready for these amazing causes of action?
Very threadbare. Very, very threadbare.
While you're reading this, whether it's this first time or the second time when you pull it down yourself from Pacer, because it is right there, ask yourself if this is somebody you think has the qualifications to assist you with your legal woes. Is this an example of, look at these causes of action? Who knows that causes of action have elements? Anybody, any of our newbies know that causes of action have elements?
Yes. And you must hit all of them.
How many counts or charges are you guys aware of that has one singular element that can be answered in one singular sentence? How many?
None that I can recall. But if I were an attorney replying to this, I would do the same thing that they did to me in my declaratory action and say that these are all legal conclusions that do not require a response.
And if they
And
do,
and in the alternative,
yes,
I deny.
I deny. But guess what? Hope y'all finish reading this amazing counts.
And say that the person that made it is a charlatan.
It gets gooder. Not the document, but the situation. Do you guys see the threadbare counts, which have a singular sentence that doesn't appear to meet the elements of any of the causes of action? Does this sound like someone who can assist you with your legal woes?
He ain't even using what he be talking about in his own shit.
Right. This is proof he is a charlatan because he can talk for hours and hours and hours and act like an expert, and then this is what he puts out.
Damages. There's something called a well pleaded complaint that I suggest everyone go look up the definition of what a well pleaded complaint is. Okay, are we done here? The prayer for relief is section 6. Y'all see there? Prayer for relief, section 6. And then look at section 7.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I tried not to laugh out loud, but I couldn't help it.
That's it. That's all he wants.
Oh.
Wonton.
So this section doesn't say anything. Do y'all realize that? There's nothing in this section. It says demand for
That's what happens whenever you turn it in like 5 minutes before the deadline.
Right. Like
Hey, I've turned things in a minute before the deadline that look better than this.
I love the zip code. Amazing.
Forget that. Look, forget all the private information. Look at the format of this document. Look at it for exactly, Mayor Bear. What
GBT.
level of expertise? New people? What level of expertise?
It's all
new.
all GBT.
Do you
Oh
think
my
this is
God, an affidavit in
yes,
support.
yes, an affidavit in support, guys.
Oh my God.
You see the font is different?
It was cold that night.
It was cut and paste.
It also, yes, it is cut and paste, and this was bold, and so of course the rest of it is bold because it's just cut and paste. You know? Like the characteristic of the first line is what the rest of it is going to be pasted as.
Oh, he bold. It says comes out. Jarek Sean Gonzalez have reached the age of 21. Oh my god.
Cut and dried.
I love the spacing. It's great.
What what level is this for you guys, newbies? Even for yourself, what level of expertise would you evaluate this to be? In remember, end of 2025.
Amateur first time filer.
By who?
Anybody
Never
else?
been in court
I would say
before.
never had a win. I would say never had a win.
Sonny, say repeat what you said?
Never been in court before. Never read a court filing.
Never even read a court filing, huh?
Sonny, wait till you see the memorandum in order. Oh, you're just
I
gonna
don't know
love
if
it.
I don't know if I want to, Hassan. If I'm gonna be very honest, maybe I should just leave and spare myself because just
That's what
reading the
one of our
complaint,
Get it, shouting.
reading the complaint was like painful, genuinely.
Oh, wait till you see the memorandum in order, though, sis. I'm telling you, what you
Because
just said about amateur in court or just first time or haven't been. Oh my God. It's almost like
if
you were the judge, but go ahead.
if this
Well,
is
you
how
sound
the
like a
It
law
complaint
don't have
looks,
to
professor.
be.
You,
It don't have to
you're
be what?
saying
Stamped by the court. That we looked it up. That particular instrument does not have to be stamped by the court. But why are you fudging it? Why are you fudging it? The case that you reference or the fudgy number that you have on there to make it seem like it's not mentioned in your complaint when you're saying that you are suing the entity that did those things to you. Why would you not give the receipt with the real case number? Is it that you did not get it dismissed and then sealed?
I think so.
Okay.
And it's
They
not like
all get
it's a
together
bad thing
for
to
a meeting.
try and
How many people can be
learn
scammed?
as you go.
I'm
But
sorry, Jake, say that
it's
again.
not like it's a bad thing to try and to learn as you go. I mean,
Exactly.
there should be nobody discouraged by making mistakes. It happens, but when you're talking with your chest all popped out and acting like
Just
like I
asking
said
for,
earlier,
just give them a
you
notice
just
and asking for the accounting and the
yeah, you just
harassment and
whoop
the
these
tenements
people's
and
butt every
you
day.
guys are abandoning the securities. You leave everybody on the table. Blah, 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 blah. Do you see there's no talk about securities and all that stuff in here? Anybody realize? Of course you have to learn as you go. But this guy is not learning um as he goes. This is after 10 years of holding yourself out as someone who can assist others in their legal woes. This is
I
not what
just
10 years of research and application looks like. Go ahead, Sonny.
I just want to say that Carmen apparently has a success story to share with us,
What?
and so that's another receipt
Oh,
on
shit.
top of all the other ones.
Carmen, we're coming for your receipt, baby. Woo woo. Shout out to the squad.
Woo woo, yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the memorandum in order. Oh, well, or the judgment. You shouldn't have separated them, Hassan. So let's go to the judgment. Y'all see? I'm not gonna do the zoom in like Hassan last night. He was too funny with that shit. Y'all see, this is the judgment in the same case. Okay? This is the judgment. Bam!
Wow. Oh, hey, it's Battalion.
Yes, that's what me and Hassan noticed too, but we didn't want to say anything because
Way to go, Sonny. Because I was like, oh, don't we know this guy?
we know
Why
that
you with this
guy.
guy?
We know this judge.
Wait, so he filed in August and then got the shit thrown out in October?
In days, because he filed at the end of August and the shit.
It's like literally like a couple weeks. He
It's
was in
funny
there
that
for
you
like
said
4 or 5
that
weeks
because
and that's
that's what
it.
Hassan pointed out last night as well.
You don't want to pay
Yeah.
the fee, right?
You don't have to pay the fee. There's one other thing you could do. Who knows what it is, newbies?
For pauperous?
Yes.
Inform a pauperous or delay the fee after the proceedings are complete. That was suggested by Chris last night.
Okay,
Or
so
you even
this is
said it too, right?
That's right. He did say it. As a couple other people confirmed it too.
Correct.
Okay. So because most of us, even new, have gotten to the point where at least somebody had to respond. Okay. New people are going to be blown away by this because it was dismissed sua sponte. The judge did not even entertain that anybody had to respond. There's not even any proof that anybody was served to be commanded or had a duty to respond. That's how shitty it is. And again, there's nothing wrong with filing a shitty suit. Some of us have done it. Nothing wrong with that. But why this is not what you're talking about on your live? Why are you not talking about this when you go and bogart other people's lives and talk about how you've done it and now you know how to do it better and you're going to show us how you're going to improve it and let it go through? Why are you not talking about that? Are you ashamed? But not ashamed enough to not give us this fake ass receipt. You're ashamed to show us that you're growing into your litigation skills, but you want to give us this?
My first one was shitty, and the judge handed it back to me and told me just how to file it.
So let's go to the memorandum that was attached or that is attached to the order. It's only a page. Don't let the thing that says 2-page fool you because half of the page is just the damn defendants. But this is it. Sua sponte on its own motion. The court didn't even wait. The court's like, we're not going to let nobody else waste their damn time.
Oh man.
Ya está? Oh.
I've seen the judge give people directions on what they should have filed, and they come right back and they file the same shit.
Attorneys do it all the time. Pro se
Yeah,
people do
and
it all the time.
yep, and it gets tossed. Dismissed.
So did he file anything after receiving this? Or is it just this
Let's
and
look.
then
Let's look.
the judgment?
Because if you go on Pacer, you'll see the same things. Which one y'all think might be that?
That's why I took y'all through the timeline last night. So, all right. So, Sonny, the complaint was filed when? Do we remember
Or
when,
August
y'all?
19th?
Okay.
Back up, August 19th.
Okay. Now, we saw that the order, right? The
Let's look at the
actual
order.
order, judgment, I mean, was 6 days after accrual. Okay. The judgment was 6 days after accrual. So he
The
had,
date 0902.
Okay.
And then the judgment.
Which says what?
10/08.
Because he had till 10/02. So 6 days later, the judgment comes after the accrual, because accrual was from the 2nd of September to the 2nd of October, correct?
Yep, and it is
So
like 2 weeks. Like Sonny said, approximately. Yeah, that's it.
So he didn't say anything.
in
This is the
45
whole
days, right?
file.
He just filed that awful complaint and then got it thrown out.
Yep.
Yep.
Goof troop.
Okay.
I mean,
Yo, Rocket
I
Money.
got a
What a
Hey,
nothing
for real though.
burger.
I got a copy of O'Connor's O'Connor's from Texas. O'Connor's causes of action. It has
Anybody
all
else
of.
got any questions? Go ahead, Steven.
Get a copy of anything called
I have that.
causes of
I actually have
action.
that one, Steven. I think it's a
You do? You got
2015.
O'Connor's?
Yeah, I have at least two of them. I used to keep it on my
Okay.
desk right when, in my office. I don't have
Uh,
my setup anymore, but yeah.
And you notice when you go through those, you'll notice that even the attorneys don't follow the instructions.
That's
You
okay.
know,
But we're talking about somebody else holding themselves out in this very small law study community as someone that can assist you with your legal woes. And this is what they're doing for themselves.
not this guy. Nah, not me.
And we need anybody else got any questions, comments, emotional outbursts?
People still are getting scammed by Derek.
Today. Apparently he's either on
Unreal.
or gone.
Unfucking real.
I mean, that's what McReal came on the live last night. That's what he was saying. He's like, I told you guys years ago. And it's like, until you get a receipt like this, it's not gonna sink in for most people. Would you guys agree? We keep
Yeah,
asking
because
him for a
they weren't
receipt.
there for Teresa and
Oh
her
God.
chargeback.
But we did get receipts from that same bitch from the other night where somebody who got scammed, who's on the live right now, showed their receipts where they reached out to Teresa, and Teresa just says, "Here's his number. Just keep calling him indefinitely until he answers." Is that good enough for you guys? Is that good? Is that a good enough customer service for everybody?
Awesome accountability.
Just keep calling this number. I'm so sorry. I wish there was more I could do. Just keep calling this number indefinitely until he answers.
Would you like to buy some real estate with no money down?
Would you like to buy my oceanfront property in Kansas?
All you gotta do is just get the bonds. Put the bonds together. You go down, get the bonds, and you can tag the bonds, and you can tell the judge to get down, and you can sue him.
Yeah.
All you gotta do. It's UCC 165173.
Yeah, you gotta say it
Do
real
it.
fast so people can't hear you.
Do it. Do it.
Tony says he sure has a lot to say and fast. Cause that's what makes me seem like I know all what I'm talking about because I do this stuff. That's right, Tony, my favorite. The debentures and the derivatives and the securities and all that stupid shit that he says real fast.
Guys, just make sure the 31st, me and Cool Fox, we got an event going on, okay, guys? Make sure you sign up. 31st.
Mm-hmm. Let me flip the camera back
Yeah.
around. So we have a success story, but before we get to our success story, let's take our sister's question that she was so patient. Josette, go ahead with your question, comment, or emotional outburst.
Thank you for taking my call. So my tort claim is finally being recognized by the state of Tennessee, and they and see, this happened with a town cop, and obviously I got arrested because my license was suspended, and so that's why I put him in the claim too, but I also put the state of Tennessee in there, and so they're asking about the state employees involved, and technically a town cop isn't a state employee, right?
Right. So the tort claim is supposed to go to the risk management of the city.
I did that to their insurance company, but because I was arrested, then it was, the state of Tennessee against me.
Okay, got you.
So would that be the one that's
I would definitely attach that as evidence that whoever was claiming to act is claiming to act under the authority of the state. So I don't necessarily care if they're actually state actors, but they're claiming authority by and through and prosecuting on pursuing on your behalf. So how are you not liable? Is the question.
Okay, would I add the judge and the attorney?
I don't think so, but you might be able to add the court.
Oh, the court. Okay. All right. All right. And I think that would be it. Now, the thing is, well, with the state employee, they're asking a description of what happened and how it happened, but it happened with the cop and then the corrections officers or whoever, put me in the jail.
Yeah, but it still involved the state actors because it says right there, they're acting on behalf of the state. You may also, when you say put the judge in there, not necessarily as a defendant, but as a state actor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like extra documentary stuff that they want.
Yeah, that's great. And again, you don't necessarily have to have every single thing that they're requiring, but you should have most of it. Okay.
Okay.
So again, you're not necessarily suing the judge, right? Or necessarily suing the clerk directly, but when they're asking who are the state actors involved in the whole thing, you should definitely put and you can find out, use the internet and their employee profiles and stuff like that to see if they're actually listed as state employees.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the attorney then too, because they
The
were in.
prosecuting attorney?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're listing the state actors, absolutely.
And I definitely sent him a copy.
Of the tort claim?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, I don't want to say they get those all the time, but yeah, let's get it. I'm so glad you're being heard. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love when they say,
Excellent.
I love when they say give us more information instead of get out of here, peon.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Malika,
good.
do you think he regrets giving that document out?
What?
Do you think he regrets showing that document, that
I don't
case?
know. You should ask him since you're the one of the people that got him to give it. Um, but yeah, keep asking them for those receipts. And if you're suspicious, I'm showing you guys how to um validate it potentially.
So, do you think that Brandon Joe Williams is somebody that you want to that has any wins, or is this?
Ask him if you guys follow these folks, ask them. I actually already blocked Derek from Facebook. I actually had him blocked initially when I got here, but then I wanted to see his career fail, so when I got my new account, I just didn't block him.
I organized his case too. That's in a folder already too in the Amiki, probably right above that one you're in. If you click on Amiki Curia in the middle.
Okay.
Um,
I just refreshed and it took me here.
okay, you're just refreshing. Okay, just waiting for it to pop up in the middle. Uh-huh.
And
And it's probably right above. It should say all three
Okay,
names.
god dang.
It's all good. You already know I got your back.
Do you have Todd Duell also, Hassan?
No,
You
I
guys
don't.
I'm
I
didn't
gonna
don't.
send
get
you.
their receipts or what? That's all.
I'm gonna
Let
send
them
you those.
show you something. Let's see if they're about to manufacture it because that's the new joke now, just so y'all know. When we ask for receipts, somebody yells out, "Let me go make one real quick." Because this is what we have in front of us. And that's why we're choosing Newbie Tuesday to share. Because it's important for all our newbies. Because that's who they're taking advantage of. The rest of us that are like, what the hell did they just say? Block. What did they just say? Scroll. What did they just say? Oh, I'm not listening to any panel with them on there. But the new people are fascinated. And they
Ooh.
feel like I'm gonna follow this person and I'm gonna learn to articulate as quickly and as swiftly as they can and just rattle off all the statutes and codes and rules and regulations off the top of my head so I can sound like a charlatan too.
The new people just gonna call you a hater for saying something to them.
And that's okay because I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to be nice. So now we have a success story. You guys ready? You guys ready for the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right,
Real,
Carmen, you
real
have
receipts.
yes, Carmen, you have the floor. I'm gonna stop sharing in case you want to share the screen.
No, I don't have a screen to share because this just happened today, but I have a friend who has been locked up since Thanksgiving. And the charges he had were resisting officer without violence and revocation equivalent status, second sub. I don't know what any of that means. Driving with knowledge of a suspended license, which he doesn't have a license. He actually surrendered
It
it
don't
to
matter. They just
Michigan.
make up a whole list of
Yeah, they
nothing.
make up all kinds of stuff.
And there's no need to try to defend any or much less each one of them because they're all bogus with especially when they shouldn't have been talking to us in the first place.
Right. So the last thing I mean, we've tried to do a writ of habeas for him, kept getting denied. I think the last one that he sent himself is just sitting open with another judge that has not been even dealt with. But today he had court on one of the cases because they have two cases from that from this current case. They started a new case, which he'll have to deal with. But I told him, well, maybe it can get dismissed as well. But um, I gave him documents which I sent to the jail for a motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction and failure of the charging instrument to state a prima facie case. That's what I sent. So, so it looks like they either I couldn't get him to tell me too much because he was too excited, but I went into his docket and I see a form that says plea form. So he probably made some kind of deal with them to be able to get out. So I don't know, but he's getting out of jail. So I think there was enough pressure there where he's going to get out without like time served or something like that.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm glad he's getting out of jail, but we don't actually know what triggered
right, we don't know exactly what,
because
but it's
if it
like,
is time served, then it's not really a win, but we're glad he's
yeah,
out of jail.
yeah, exactly. And plus, what I'm thinking also is that just putting in all the motions into the docket is definitely has helped to get there, where they're like, we might as well just give him time served and let him go, kind of thing, and
Okay, but
close
I
the case
mean, he's
out.
still probably gonna have to one, like you said, deal with whatever that secondary derivative case is, and
Right,
two, if it comes with a criminal record, again, that's not really a win, and
right. He's
he's
gonna have
going
to
to
probably
want
deal with that.
he's gonna want to deal with that.
Yeah, because I help him also get a letter to the state of Michigan, which they haven't responded to him, but he'll deal with that when he gets out now. Um, about the fact that he surrendered his driver's license at that time, which was 12 years ago. So he's been traveling around for over 12 years. But the last like 3 or 4 years is when they've really been cracking down on him for stopping him and, issuing him citations and locking
And
him up because
this
he
is
doesn't have a
because
license.
of what Hassan has been bringing to the forefront for the last few weeks, which is that street cop training, which is why it's also been added. So if anybody is here that can post the link either both on TikTok or here on the Zoom to get the Newbie Tuesday guide that has been updated to include how to deal with that street cop training.
And if
How
I
to
may,
neutralize it. Go ahead, bro.
and if I may add, Linnea, I know I had responded to your comment just recently, guys. Y'all not gonna see it's not. I mean, it's not that far up, but Linnea has put the link for the Newbie Tuesday guy, and I replied um with, and I know that the neutralizing street cop thing is already in there, but of course, if you can, sis, add the video link so that way people can actually get some bit of kind of an info video to go along with that, which I said it
Okay.
will
You
be
want to go ahead
premiering
and share?
tonight. So I didn't plan on. If you want me
Okay,
to share it
well,
here in class, I can. But I was just saying that that is also added with the actual script
okay.
too.
Okay, so
So
is it inside the document that when they download it, they can just click on it?
you know what? Let me do that.
Yeah.
Let me put that link inside the document. That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Let me
Mm-hmm.
do that right now.
Get it in there.
About to do that right now.
Gratitude. So you guys can just
Indeed.
download it and click. Yes, gratitude for tapping it out, guys. We are actually at time, but my next consultation is not for an hour. And gratitude to you guys for allowing me to eat right on camera, smacking in y'all face.
That's right. Where Chris at? Let me stop.
If that's the worst of my offenses, guys, then let it be. Is
By
that
the way, Malika, these documents that I prepared for him was done with my Florida remedy that Hassan provided. Just say,
Oh, woohoo! Gratitude.
y'all hear that?
Way to go.
Florida remedy.
Indeed.
we just gotta keep throwing stuff at them till they're like, we just need to just let them go, whatever. Let my people go.
Well, we want to
Indeed.
make sure that we're not just throwing things at them. We want to
Yeah,
make sure that it's strategic so that we can actually point to what is working. Because that throwing things and just hoping, um, it's what makes people fake receipts. I'm just saying.
yeah. Well, this is no fake receipt. So as soon as I
I'm
get,
just,
I'm able to get that plea to see what it was that he actually did. But I'm just happy that he is out of jail because he has spent, no
he
Thanksgiving,
might
no
have to undo
Christmas,
that
no
too.
holidays with his family. His dog has been missing him. It's just a bad situation. So anytime an innocent man, and I'll preface the word innocent, comes home, it's a win for anybody.
I hear that. I'm like I said, definitely glad he's out, and I know that helps to build your confidence in being able to assist your friends, family, and community. So that is important for us as well. And it just brings me so much joy when we hear that our attentive study mates are able to assist their friends and family. That is what we're here to do. Okay. Not everybody is going to be able to drag their friends and family to listen into our calls directly. But if you guys are absorbing the information, going through the experiences yourself, getting your own firsthand knowledge, obviously, it's simple enough that you can impart wisdom and assist others. And so that is like the absolute best. So I appreciate that.
Indeed.
Everything is
Yep.
coming together. Mel, you already know how she did it. Don't be over here on TikTok just questioning for questions. We all do the same things. You put in the paper work and you let the paper work. Okay? Yes. Love you
Oh,
guys too. Do we have
alrighty.
Go ahead, bro.
That link has been added to that doc that everybody can link to. It looks like a few of you are in here now, and you can see in real time that I put just on the third line from the top the actual video that will be premiering in about an I don't know, let's say 106 minutes or whatever from
Keep
now.
it out,
So
guys. Appreciate you guys. Yes, good
indeed,
update. Hope you guys follow that link. It's also in the chat for you guys who want to subscribe. Also, we have a YouTube too.
I always make sure I add the Lawful Living 007 in the title
Absolutely
of the
awesome.
videos.
Gratitude. So you guys don't know how to find us on as we build up our YouTube. We are making sure we put all of the Tuesday recordings on there. But there's some recordings that are here on TikTok that I probably should log in on my computer so that I can download so I don't lose it. But I wanted to let you guys know I posted an absolutely hilarious story in my stories on TikTok. I hope some of you have seen it. Put a one in the chat if you saw the yeah, we casting television worldwide too, because guys gonna be watching our videos. Put a one in the chat if you saw my stories today already. More to come. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all share the story. Okay. Because it's another example of how we had to shut somebody down when they came with their BS, talking over people, talking shit, okay? You saw Rafiki's post, right? I put that in my stories too, but I actually put the actual conversation. So you guys go back to my stories right now because I'm getting ready to end the live and watch them from beginning. Not you, then you'll know why Rafiki um made that post in the first place. And I should have stuck it in the middle and then stuck it again at the end. So I should probably go here and reshare Rafiki's meme of it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's worth watching the whole thing, guys.
It is.
Seriously.
You'll hear the buildup. You'll hear us allow this fool to yappity yap yap, including being rude by telling everybody that we're dumb. Because these folks, they go in these rooms and they don't know who's in the audience. So why do you want to be known as insulting people you don't even know? Like, you don't know their level of comprehension, and you just make an assumption because your ego is so big, you just know you're the smartest bulb in the chandelier. Like, why would you do that? You'll get to hear this guy say, "Oh, you guys so smart. Y'all want to play devil's advocate, then y'all want to play stupid, then y'all want to play."
Yeah.
Y'all gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know
tough.
why they do that. I don't know if they just have like an overwhelming urge to just diarrhea of the mouth. I that could be part of it. A little bit of over, like, compulsive diarrhea of the mouth. They can't help themselves. Um, they don't have their own platform established to talk all the yappity yap yap that they want, and they know they can take advantage of hosts that might not be as attentive of the room as some of us are. So they're just and then sometimes it's just freaking funny to just let them talk themselves into a hole and then bury themselves. Okay. But
And pull it in.
unfortunately, some newbies have shown up in the rooms, and that's one of the reasons that I actually did what I did, where they're like, because we're allowing them to talk, we're allowing the fool to talk. It's as if we are agreeing with what they're saying. So then we get new people in the room that start saying stuff like, "Oh, brother, I've not heard anybody pontificate so beautifully in a long time, and it's a breath of fresh air." And we're like, "You actually buying what this fool's saying? Nah, we gotta shut this shit down. Regulators, okay."
Malika, how dare you throw a light
Now
rack
that
when we're enjoying our drowning? Let me stop.
No, that guy was you could tell he was sincerely impressed, and that's why we had to shut that shit down. You have people coming in impressed by bullshit that you allowed to just be, people start doing the same thing in the comments. Malika, where are you? Say something.
Where are you?
Wowzers.
I'm like, it's not even my live. Why are y'all? I was like, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right. Y'all want me to shut this shit down? Every time the
This
fool started talking.
shit show down.
Every time he opened his stupid mouth, because we were done. Okay? We
It
were.
reminded me when Shaq had that All-Star comedy show and Jamie Foxx was saying he was Chris Williams's conscience. It was like, I'm your conscience. Yes, maybe I should wrap it up. Yes, thank you, Shaq. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Monique. Like that's exactly like Malika was like the Jamie Foxx in that moment.
I
It's
was
just
trying to
like,
eat
oh
some
my
tea and eat some
God.
crackers.
No, it's
Plain
Doug.
crackers, too.
Doug Williams. Is his name? Doug Williams. Do y'all remember that video? Do you remember
No.
that video?
Yes, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Okay.
Oh my God. That's how Malika was Jamie Foxx to that guy's Doug Williams. I'm trying to tell y'all. It was like, oh no.
You
It
gotta
was
get one of those. Got to get one of those Chappelle buttons. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Nah, I totally agree. And I had to improvise that night, so y'all gonna hear a lot of
It was tough, yo.
Name said she heard my sister and was cracking up. Like
Word.
my sister was actually yelling, Malika, you're keeping the baby from going to sleep. I was like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Baby can wait. Okay. Don't let those fools just start talking. Be willing to get blocked. Be willing to be like, I've been kicked out of nicer establishments than this. Okay.
Fuck your couch.
That's right. F your couch,
Jive turkey.
all of that.
Jive
Start throwing
turkey.
tomatoes in the comments, right? Start commenting them tomatoes. Ask where the Sandman's at. Start putting the alarm thing. Woo, woo. And if you get up on the panel, make sure you blah 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 blah.
Yaggity, yeah. Don't talk back.
Right.
Oh my god.
I was about to start singing reggae on his ass. All you need to do is say one more thing. Boom, bye, bye, and abati, bye. I was just about to start ripping into him. He loved it. Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
was waiting. I'm like,
Chabarang.
just what I'm gonna say if he say one more thing. We're gonna start boom, bye, byeing, okay? Exactly, sexy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You think I should make a shirt? What the shirt's gonna say? It's gonna have the horse face.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
That was tough.
This is just
Okay. You
another
really want to make
another
you sweat.
fool, just like we were talking about in the beginning of the call. They get on, they start pontificating about how they got the way, and then when asked for proof, they bust out things that are not proof at all. As a matter of fact, some people I'm sure were feeling secondhand embarrassment because they brought forth a case that they thought proved their point, and not only did the case not prove their point, it was dismissed. It was dismissed. And in the order, they were lambasted for Moorish and sovereign citizen rhetoric.
Jesus Christ.
Rhetoric, not real rules, law, something persuasive. No.
Rhetoric.
And all they had to keep saying is, the proof is in the pudding. And I was like, yeah, and the pudding's in your pants, in your Fruit of the Looms. That's where it's
Wow.
at. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Don't squeeze the Charmin.
Okay. So we're going to end it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed our session today. It will be posted up on our YouTube channel very shortly. And we will be back together either later on tonight. I might jump back on to TikTok, or if not, we'll be back on some other time, guys, and we will continue our conversation. So, courage mostly, guys. Peace, love,
Yeah.
and especially courage to stand up for yourself, to stand up for
Yes.
others, okay? And especially stand up to bullies that are out here in these internet streets. Do not let
Yep.
2026 end with charlatans still at the helm, still in the front. Everybody knows them instead of people like Carmen, people like Hassan, people like Trading Brigade, people like Sunny, people like, who else we got? Talib, Yoni, Snow, Shishi. Come on now.
Can somebody
Trading
block that
Brigade,
guy
show
over
your
there? That
boxing
guy's
gloves.
sexy. Can somebody mute that guy on the chat in TikTok?
If any of my admins are on there, they probably need to get
Yeah,
blocked.
I am, but I wasn't sure if they was, quoting you.
I'll stop when he does. When who does? Who's talking to you?
That's all spam.
Who's talking
Yeah,
to you,
yeah, they
sexy?
spammed the chat quite a bit with it. I didn't know if that was comedy in the chat at first or what.
When who does? You'll stop when who is he? Who is talking? But who is talking to you? Who's talking to you, sexy? Who is the he that's talking to you?
No, it's spam. Okay, so mute them because my finger's on the mute trigger right now.
Yeah, sexy. Who is he? Who is talking
I'm,
to
I'm,
you?
I'm gonna wait till Malika, clears it up.
No, they're saying different things. Okay, don't interact. Okay, I don't know who is the he, but they might need to be muted. Peace, y'all.
Peace. Smooches.